time it is, you here for the update. Pistol might keep you informed, make sure you're substrate. So you don't ever go without the info that you need. Let's see the Pistons rise to the top.
Detroit basketball! What's good, everybody? It's your boy Piston Mike. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't cost you anything, not even a nickel or a dime. Shout out to Alex for always keeping me updated, man. We gonna get into another video. Let's get into it, man. So who I think the Pistons will end up in the draft, and here's why. I think the Pistons gonna end up with the 3rd or 4th pick. I'm hearing the Lions might end up with the 4th pick. Wherever picks the Lions get is where the Pistons will land. We're not getting Victor Wembanyama. I don't think we're getting Scoot Henderson. But that 3rd or 4th spot, I think is pretty much ours. I think we're going to end up with Cam Whit-more or Brandon Miller. And here's why. I think their exact fits on what we need. We need another 4th position. I think Saddiq Bey long term is just a bench piece. I don't think he's a starter no more. Even the Pistons don't. That's why he's on the bench. But after these 2 videos of each of the prospects real quick, we're going to get right back into it and talk about it some more. All right.
Coming from that front range of the Wasatch. Brandon Miller goes to the bench. Just go over there and ask him. We can get it. Guard.
Here's Miller again. Here
the ball.
One last crack at it. Brandon Miller.
Send it back. Yes. Polar. By the Spartans.
Dom Welch out with a lower body injury. Darius Miles.
Defensive closeout. This guy Jaden Bradley's done
Hard building. As a 3 from the corner.
Throw it down.
Launches from the corner.
And Whit-more slices through the defense. How about the body? Gianniacino up top to Whit-more, who was not in the act of shooting. Armstrong thought about it. Whit-more thought about it a couple of times. Here's Whit-more's spin move. Got everybody moving around.
Oh, his head.
Here's Hausen for 3.
I'll tell you what, Caleb Daniels.
Look out. It caused too much spin. Whit-more. Daniels.
Post-ups, drives early.
And then Whit-more.
You know, in terms of both ways, so he's been a guy that they've missed. Another reason why they're 3 and 5 right now.
Archie.
Let's get into the topic. Let's get into Brandon Miller first, because he's played all year long. 19 points a game, 9 rebounds, 1.5 blocks a game, 0.4 steals, shooting about 40% from the field and 46% from 3, 75% from the free throw line. The knock on him is the 2 turnovers a game, but when he's away, playing away, versus playing at home in Alabama, he only shooting 37% from the field. He shoots 50% from 3. The thing he's going to work on, he's 6'9" with a 200 pound. He's going to have to get that muscle up. He's going to have to get bigger. He probably going to have to put at least 10 to 15 pounds of muscle on. He's not really an explosive guy, real explosive guy, but he's got some sneaky athleticism. He is athletic. He can dunk. Very good, above average athlete, if you will. More of a shooter. He does most of his damage in the mid-range. He can knock it down threes, of course, as we see. He shoots a really good percentage from 3. But another thing that really concerns me about him is driving to the paint. Finish around on the rim is going to be a problem with him if he don't get that body, his body strength up, and that's going to be detrimental for him in the league. If he can't iron that out, then he just might become an average role player. I'm just be honest, but if he can iron that out, get some strength to him, then we can be talking about one of the better players in the league. You get what I mean? Then maybe he can become a star or superstar. That type of guy. But my favorite draft prospect, and my favorite prospect, second not least, is Cam Whit-more. Came back off a thumb injury, played in 2 games. So far he's averaging 14 points a game, 6 boards. and I believe only shooting 27% from 3 and 50% from the field. Getting 2 steals a game, no blocks a game, but I expect that to change very soon. He's a 6'7" guard. He's from Maryland. Was Maryland Gatorade Player of the Year out of Maryland. Very good. Very, very good. Oh my God, this dude's got it all. Super explosive. I expected the 3 ball come around. I expect him to shoot in the low 30s to mid 30s from 3 by the end of the season. He's got it like that, and I expect him to come over and be able to block shots. He's a dog on the defensive end, a dog on the offensive end. Can score with either hand around the basket. It's going to challenge rebounds. Just a freak of nature. Already has an NBA body with 6'7", 237 pounds, built like a tank. Ready to come in the NBA with the physicality and his athleticism. I think he's going to be the 3rd or 4th pick. He's not dropping any lower than that, period. And he already proved he's probably the best college player right now in the ACC, hands down. He's got the talent. He's going to be that guy going to the league. If you notice Troy Weaver, he likes picking guys in that DC area, and he's not too far from DC. He's only an hour away from DC. So Troy Weaver likes to pick guys closer to home. I remember he drafted Jeremy Grant. Not drafted Jeremy Grant. We signed him in free agency. He from DC. When we drafted Luka Garza, he's from DC. So that DC area, he's got connections and stuff. So it's going to be very, very interesting. But in my head, I think Brandon Miller or Cam Whit-more is the perfect fit to the Detroit Pistons. If it was me, I'd be picking Cam Whit-more. You can't really teach that athleticism and all that, and that's kind of something we're missing at the forward, especially big man. Cam Whit-more can come over and help on rim side and rim protection. He's that great of an athlete, and he's got that dog in him. Personally, Brandon Miller's no slouch either, but I prefer Cam Whit-more personally. I think I'm gonna call him Killer Cam, not Killer Cam, but Killer Cam. It's my nickname for him. So if you hear anybody with the Killer Cam nickname, they took that from me. So it's your boy pistonmic. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't even cost you anything, not even a nickel or a dime. Shout out to Alex for always keeping me updated. Make sure you get your merch in the link in the description, man. Probably got 2 more videos for y'all, but man, I'm out. Peace.
Let's go. Detroit ballin', it's part of the culture. Sadiq Bay, street betray you on a poster. You know the specs, Ferrari Testarossa. Killer get haze, deadly handles our exposure. Cool composure, team stack to win the chip. Act like I ain't told you. First round pick, had him sick. K. Cunningham, pass shot and Duncan, man. Don't know about y'all, but we come to Alabaza Grant. They all jumping in. Pistonmic, we taking flight. Click like and subscribe. We can keep you right. Yeah, it's Pistonmic.